A behavioral psychologist ran a simple experiment. Two guys, same looks, same clothes, same setting, approached women at a party. The only difference? Two words. Just two. Said at the very start of the conversation. One guy got ignored. The other had women leaning in, laughing, wanting more. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what those two words are and why they work. Let's get into it. Meet Jake. 28 years old, decent looking, good job. But every time he tried to talk to a woman he liked, it fell flat. He'd say things like, "Hey, how's your night going?" Or "So what do you do?" She'd smile politely and disappear. His best friend Ashley finally told him the truth. "Jake, talking to you feels like a job interview. I'm waiting for you to ask for my references." That hit different, because she was right. Jake wasn't having a conversation. He was performing one. Everything changed the night he stopped trying to say the right thing and started saying the real thing. Here's what most people get wrong about attraction. It's not visual. Sure, looks matter for a split second, but the feeling that makes someone think about you hours after you've left, that comes from how you make them feel. Here's the science. Mirror neurons. Your nervous system literally mirrors the emotional state of the person in front of you. Walk in anxious and needy, she feels it. Walk in grounded and genuinely curious, she feels that too. Charismatic people aren't saying magical things. They're simply being in a way that makes others feel extraordinary. So what are the two words? You seem. That's it. And here's why it's pure psychology. 1. It signals real attention. You seem says, "I've been watching you. Not my phone. Not the room you." Being truly noticed feels rare. It feels intimate. You instantly stand out. 2. It invites curiosity without pressure. It's not a bold statement like, "You're adventurous." That feels presumptuous. It's a soft observation. An open door. "I think I see something in you. Am I right?" That uncertainty is magnetic. 3. It triggers self-disclosure. Harvard researchers found that talking about ourselves activates the same brain reward centers as food and money. When you say, "You seem like someone who doesn't settle for average," she has to respond. She's already emotionally in the conversation. Critical rule. The two words only work when followed by something specific, not generic flattery. "You seem really pretty." That's a compliment. She's heard it 1,000 times. You seem like the kind of person who laughs at your own jokes before you finish telling them. You seem like someone who's seen more of the world than anyone else in this room. You seem way more interesting than you're letting on right now. You're not telling her she's beautiful. You're telling her you see her. That's the formula. You seem plus specific, curious observation equals real connection. Back to Jake. That same week, he walked up to a woman at a bar and said, "You seem like you have a story about this place. Like you've been here before, under completely different circumstances." She laughed. Her eyes lit up. For the next 10 minutes, she told him about the night she came to that same bar after the worst job interview of her life, ordered the most expensive thing on the menu as an act of defiance, and ended up befriending the bartender, who later became her business partner. Jake barely said a word. He just listened, then said, "You seem like someone who turns disasters into adventures." She told him it was the most interesting first conversation she'd ever had. There's a name for this in psychology: perceptive attunement, the ability to notice and reflect someone's inner world back to them. When someone feels truly seen, their brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, the same chemical shared between close friends, romantic partners, and parents and their children. Making someone feel understood isn't just charming. It's a biological trigger for connection. 3 mistakes to avoid. 1. Using it as a script. If it's rehearsed, she'll feel it. Mirror neurons, remember? Use "you seem" as a mindset. Be genuinely curious, and the words will follow naturally. 2. Making it about looks. Reflect her character, her energy, her vibe. That's what creates real attraction. 3. Not listening after. "You seem" opens a door. Once she walks through it, shut up and listen. Your presence is what attraction is actually built on. Most people go through life waiting to be noticed, waiting to feel truly seen. Be the person who does the seeing. 2 words. You seem. But behind them is a philosophy. Be curious. Pay attention. Reflect what you notice. Do that consistently, and you won't just attract more interest romantically. You'll build deeper friendships, stronger professional relationships, and a richer life. Jake figured that out. Now you know it too. Drop in the comments. What's the most interesting observation you could make about someone you know?